My M28, wife F26, is currently cheating on me as I write this. My wife and I got married a few years ago, both born and raised in the US. We come from pretty strict families. For a bit of backstory, my wife had a bit of a history before we got married. As do I, but mine wasn't as bad. Regardless, I didn't feel the need to compare numbers, etc., as she and I both changed and wanted to settle down. Our marriage has been good so far. We haven't had any major arguments, traveled lots, constantly communicated our feelings, etc. Fast forward to a few weeks ago. I had left the house, however I forgot something, so stepped back in and overheard my wife in the other room on the phone, all giggly, like as if she were talking to me, especially when we first got engaged/married. The words out of her mouth pierced my chest. She explicitly said, "You better fuck me for at least 3 hours." I froze. I didn't really know what to do. I snuck back out of the house and stood by the door for a few seconds to make sure I left undetected. This next part I'm not proud of, but at night I forced myself to stay up till the middle of the night. I grabbed her phone and snuck to the other room. I searched, but nothing. Then I looked in recently deleted texts and found messages with an unsaved number. Over 1,100 of them, in fact. I read through the messages and they were sickening. Not just about daily life, but a lot of it was sexual, things that they would do to each other. Did to each other, reminiscing about their recent meetups. How she's hid it from me, etc. There was many pictures/videos for evidence as well, even a couple with them both. This was 2 weeks ago. I've kept quiet about it since. Every night when my wife goes to sleep, I read the texts to stay updated. Today, they were planning on meeting up at our place while I was out at work. She also mentioned that sometimes I do work from home, and if that were the case, they would go to his place as a backup plan or get a hotel nearby us. Assuming he lives somewhat far away, because one message he explicitly stated he hated being single and wanted to be with her. This morning when I told my wife I'd be working from home, she looked a little bit annoyed, even insisting I go in because I have been home a lot. About an hour later, she told me she was going to hang out with her friend, dolled up in makeup. I'm very sure because of the text that I know where she currently is and what she is doing. It's one thing to know it's happened, but to now be sure it's actively happening as I type this. Geez. The crazy thing is my wife tells me she loves me all the time. She's either putting up an amazing face to me or genuinely just can't control her urges. However, that doesn't change the facts. I don't even know where to begin, what to do. I screenshotted a lot of the text.